Hello everybody, this is Frowny13 here, and Russell's about to get a strike. Yeah, sorry about Russell, you can be a bit funny, but yeah, Russell's here for today's talk show, and welcome to episode 36 of the talk show, indeed. And Russell, no breathing heavily. Yeah, sorry about Russell, he's being a bit of a saucer today, but that's how he always is. Yes, but yeah, Russell just happened to be here, and, holy moly, it's very cloudy outside. Yeah, you're probably wondering why my face is shining white like this. It's actually because I have the chat opened up my TV there. Hello, Channel 5, welcome to the show. And also, there is no sun outside. In fact, it's very, very, very cloudy out there today, so, yeah. Which is actually a good thing, because that means I won't sweat to death for once. Yeah. Anyways, hey Russell.
What?
Can you say something?
No.
Hey Russell.
What?
Would you like a strike?
No.
So he says, we actually have rain today. I think there might be some rain at Domtron's place later today. Although hopefully he's back in time for something that I'll be doing later tonight. So anyways, start off the talk show. I have some news to give you guys. So of course I'm doing the talk show right now.
As usual.
But there's something very important will be happening at midnight or so, and that is NASCAR Heat 3.
I'm not staying up until midnight.
Yeah, well, you can always bang the coaches tomorrow or so. Actually, yeah, Russell, when I do the stream, I can send the link to it. You can watch it back and see what happened.
No thanks.
That's it. You know how.
Cancel.
Sausages. Anyways, so I was doing talk show today, but midnight Eastern time at 12 a.m. when NASCAR 3 drops, I'm gonna be playing it for an hour, and I mean, this is probably gonna be one of the only ever live streams that I do at midnight because I usually when it's midnight and stuff, I'm usually just settling down for the day. I'm about to go to bed, but tonight, since NASCAR 3 will be coming out, things are gonna be different, I will be doing a full, longer live stream on NASCAR 3 tomorrow on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time when I get home from school. But because I can't resist to wait until then to play NASCAR 3 for the first time, I'm going to be playing NASCAR 3 on a live stream. Hello, Lucas Allen. I'm going to be playing NASCAR 3 on a stream from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time, which I think is like early in the morning in Britain. So if any of you guys in Britain wake up super early in the morning and have some time to watch my hour-long stream, I'd say go for it. Yeah. And also, if any of you Americans also are gonna stay up as late as I am, you can watch the stream and stuff. Yeah. And and normally I wouldn't actually be doing something like this at midnight. But NASCAR 3 is of course is gonna be releasing at midnight, and I kind of wish that they could have released NASCAR 3 like on Tuesday, because conveniently next week. Russell, no break your toys. Conveniently next week, there's actually going to be no school on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so I would be able to stay up till midnight on, Monday going into Tuesday. And I can stay up as late as I want, make me be a bit louder. But unfortunately, I have school tomorrow conveniently, so I don't know how I'm gonna wake up in the morning, but we'll have to see what happens in regards to that. But like I said, I would do it properly, and TV sausagizing. I would do it right, and I would wait until tomorrow to play NASCAR 3. And Russell's died. Don't worry, I'm gonna get Russell back in a minute. Yeah, sorry about Russell. He does that a lot. Anyway, so NASCAR 3 live stream midnight should be fun. As soon as you get Russell here, I can go into more detail. Russell!
What?
I did not tell you to go anywhere. You now
I
have.
cancel.
That's what I thought. Now, Russell, I don't need you leaving 17,000 times over throughout this live stream. So you must stay here for always and always and always. Anyways, getting back to the NASCAR E3, getting back to NASCAR E3, so, yeah, so NASCAR E3, so I might as well talk a bit about NASCAR E3 because I barely talked about NASCAR E3 on this channel, although I might talk about Russell getting a strike.
No.
That's what I thought. Anyway, so NASCAR Heat 3, let's see, he says every time you go into Forza Horizon 2, it's supposed to be at a car meet. Yeah, it does that. You kind of just have to just exit the car meet every single time and then have to go to the auto show off to the garage or the next race to change your car and stuff, but, you know. Anyways, on NASCAR Heat 3. Now, I am actually quite excited to play NASCAR Heat 3. I even pre-ordered the darn thing, today, because, you know, I was so excited and, you know, it was like, you know, why bother go to GameStop and get a game disc, you know, on Friday after school when I can just pre-order the game today and then play it at midnight. You know, it's a win-win situation really, because you know, of course, you know, I've had interesting history with the NASCAR games. You know, I remember NASCAR Heat Evolution. Because I said that NASCAR Heat Evolution was so awful, I'd actually wait until January to get NASCAR Heat Evolution. I tend to do that for free.
It sucks.
Exactly. Then with NASCAR Heat 2, I actually originally was hoping to get NASCAR Heat 2 on the release day on September 13th, but unfortunately I couldn't quite get NASCAR Heat 2 on the release date for some odd reason, so I got the day after Thingamajiggy Day. So, but you know, in the end, I got NASCAR Heat 2 only a day after it came out, and I'll be getting NASCAR Heat 3 straight when it comes out. And then I can give Russell a strike.
No.
Haha. But anyway, so NASCAR 3, it's quite interesting how I'm getting NASCAR 3, and you know, and I remember for a while I was debating on whether I was gonna get the disc version of NASCAR 3 or the digital version of NASCAR 3, because I did see the what?
Nothing.
That's what I thought. Anyway, so you know, I actually saw the disc in the case for NASCAR 3, and I actually think the disc artwork looks quite cool. How they have all 4 of the Henry Motorsports numbers on the disc with the tire and stuff. Kind of like what they did with NASCAR Heat 2, except with, you know, the numbers and stuff, because NASCAR Heat 3 is apparently very Henry Motorsports based, so, which is nice. Instead of being all Toyota and stuff, you know. You know, I am quite glad that, you know, Henry Motorsports, oh, balls. I'm actually quite glad that, that 704 partnered up with Henry Motorsports for this game, because, you know, Henry Motorsports is a team that people actually like, and, you know, people are getting kind of sick of all these Toyotas, and Russell's breaking his toys for some reason. Hey, Russell.
What?
No breaking your toys.
Yeah, idiot.
Woo! That's it. You now. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, continuing on, so, yeah, so NASCAR E3, I'm going to be getting it straight when it comes out, and, you know, because, and another thing that I was debating on what I was going to do was, you know, I was thinking about whether I was either going to get NASCAR E3 for my PC or for my console, because thing is that Forza Horizon 4 has what they call the Xbox Play Anywhere feature, which allows you to just buy Forza Horizon 4 once, digitally, and then you can play Forza Horizon 4 on both Windows 10 and Xbox One, just for buying it once digitally. I was trying to kind of do the same thing with NASCAR E3, although I heard that NASCAR 3 didn't quite have the Xbox Play Anywhere feature, even though it really should, and this should go for every single game that ever existed in the entire world for Xbox. But, you know, I was thinking that, you know, maybe that would be kind of the case with NASCAR E3 and Russell getting a strike.
No.
And, balls, what was I going to say?
Peter Piper.
Anyway, so NASCAR Heat 3, yeah, so I was hoping it would have, like, some sort of a Xbox Play Anywhere feature, but it actually doesn't, you know? Like, if you want to get NASCAR Heat 3 for the PC, you have to get it through Steam, And if you're gonna get NASCAR through the Xbox, through the Microsoft Store, then you'll just have to play it on the Xbox. Now, I thought that was kind of crummy because, I was, I was originally, maybe just buying NASCAR E3 through the Microsoft Store, but then just being able to play on my PC. But I would still, NASCAR E3 was still run on Xbox Live, so then I could possibly play with people that are also on the Xbox, like maybe Russell and Domtron someday, and maybe I can give Russell a strike then as well.
No.
That's what I thought. Anyway, so that was interesting. But either way, I actually pre-ordered NASCAR E3 through the Microsoft Store. Then I installed it on my Xbox One later that day. And now NASCAR E3 is actually installed and downloaded and ready to go on my Xbox One. Except now I just need to wait until midnight to play it.
Are you done with stupid rambling?
Your mother! Yeah, sorry about Russell who does that. Well, but don't worry, Russell. I'm almost finished. Then we can talk about your sausages or whatever. Anyways, continuing on. So, yeah, let's see what he says. I'm not sure whether to get NASCAR Heat 3. Well, actually, example 5, but I would actually recommend getting NASCAR 3 because I'm gonna be playing NASCAR 3 quite a bit on this channel. So, and I hope to do some multiplayer action.
It'll get boring.
That's it.
Cancel.
Yeah, sorry about Russell. He does that a lot. But anyways, I'll actually get into the NASCAR 3 stuff that I'll be doing on this channel a bit later after I finish what I'm trying to say here. So I actually pre-ordered NASCAR 3 through the Microsoft Store and downloaded on my Xbox One. Although I wouldn't be surprised if I had to download a day one update for NASCAR E3 for some reason, which would be kind of crummy, and I would have to wait another certain amount of time for the day one download to day one update to download for me to then get into the game. Actually, no. Would I have the option to update later? Or would I have to update it then and there? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check that out when I eventually get into the game tonight. Russell, this does not require you to break your toys. Anyway, so yeah. So getting NASCAR 3 was interesting, and playing it's gonna be even more interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Russell is excited as well.
No.
In fact, Russell's so excited, he's like, I can't wait for Frowny the Mama to play NASCAR E3. It's gonna be so much fun.
I'm dump, you idiots.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, NASCAR E3, I haven't pre-ordered, and it's...
Hey, Frowny.
Yes, Russell?
Would you like to drink milk, eat tacos, and take a dump at the same time?
No response.
Ah.
Anyways, Luke says, how many strikes does Russell have to get banned? Well, actually, Russell would have to get 3 strikes for him to then... Holy moly, there's a thunderstorm brewing.
You mean in my area, you know?
Well, my area too. There's a few clouds overhead.
Did you hear thunder?
Oh, there's lightning.
Did you hear thunder?
Hey, Russell, it's Lightning McQueen. He's come. And there's also thunder.
Did you hear my thunder?
No, but my there's thunder where I am.
I hope he gets struck by lightning for real.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not Domtron, and even if the Wi-Fi, well, actually no. What would happen is that the Wi-Fi, Russell OG says Russell's creating a storm in the bathroom. Oh dear.
Hey, Frowny.
Yes, Russell?
Suppose you don't have a battery backup system.
I do, actually.
Oh, no.
Ha 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 ha. Well, basically what will happen, so picture this. So, if for whatever reason the power goes out from this thunderstorm that's apparently brewing, basically what would happen is that the Wi-Fi would go out, but that would be the only sausages, because thankfully, I actually have a battery backup for my computer, so even if the power does go out, like say right now, I would then be able to manually shut down my computer and avoid the system being completely and utterly corrupted. So
at least you don't have to do your live streams.
Well, I might do a part 2 to this talk show though if it goes sausages for whatever reason. And maybe give you a strike.
No.
Haha. But yeah, conveniently, I actually have a battery backup, so like I said, if the power goes out for whatever reason, my computer will still be on, so I can just shut it down properly, you know? I mean, the only thing that I really would lose when the power goes out straight away is the Wi-Fi connection, which meant, Russell, it would mean that then the, basically the Wi-Fi would just go out and the live stream would just stop all by itself. And I would then drop out the Hangouts call that I'm currently in right now with Russell. Apart from that, that's really the only sources that would happen if the power were to go out right now. I could then shut down my computer manually and then wait till the power is back on, and then maybe give Russell a strike or two.
No.
How much of a sauce that he's being right now. So he says, let's all hope Russell finish up soon then, of course. But yeah. Meanwhile, Domtron, he doesn't have a battery backup, you know. Mr. Dom, it seems that Domtron, who is, one of the Top Gear members, and you've probably heard him once or twice, Domtron, he doesn't have a battery backup, so, yeah.
I do.
Yeah, so, you don't even have a computer, Russell, you idiots.
Shut up.
That's what I thought. Yeah. You can't have a battery backup if you don't have a computer, for God's sakes.
Oh.
Oh my God, Russell. Yeah, you can tell just from that Russell is a blithering idiot, as you can see. But yeah, he always says I don't even know what a battery backup is. It's basically a battery, like a special battery that you plug your computer into, or something. It's like a special battery that you can get, and you can hook up all of your computer power to it. So this way, if you're using your computer in the event of a power outage, then the battery backup will keep your computer from shutting itself off. So basically, if you're working on an extensive project and then your computer, then the power goes out for whatever reason, your computer will still be left on, so then you can just that's it. So then you can just pause whatever you're doing properly, and then you can just shut down your computer because it is at the end of the day.
No give strike button.
Well, actually, yeah, there is a just strike button. You now have
Cancel.
one.
No.
Strike.
No.
That is officially my new give strike button. Anyways, well, for now it is. I might get a proper one later, but we'll have to see. Anyway, so, continuing on the thingamajiggies, yeah. However, Domtron, doesn't have a battery backup system, so this what he says, yes, he deserves one strike.
No.
Anyway, so, balls, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Well, for the most part, that's all we have to say in regards to. Oh yeah,
Alright, with your stupid rambling. I thought this was a talk show.
It is a talk show. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking. Oh, yep, that's a thunderstorm and a half right there. Yep, there's a thunderstorm on the Snail Road. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not Domtron. I don't need to worry about the power going out.
I hope your power goes off so I would leave.
That's it.
No.
Well, you will die. Yep. Hear that? I think you guys can hear that through the microphone, I think, because my microphone is very sensitive, so you might be able to hear the thunder outside. But yeah, that is a thunderstorm and a half that is brewing right now. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not Domtron, I'm from Bobbin, and I'm actually prepared for stuff like this. Anyways, continuing on. Okay, Mother Nature, I'm trying to do a talk show. Can you stop interrupting me, please? Oh dear. I guess I'm so lucky to have a battery backup. Hey, Russell, did you just leave the call? Well, according to Hangouts, he's still in the call, but who knows if he actually is still in the... Oh. Yep, that is a thunderstorm and a half. Well, it's just a thunderstorm and stuff, so, yeah. Ooh, it's a bit loud, though. very loud. I actually think that my window closed. You know, I actually feel really grateful right now that I'm not dumb trying to actually have a battery backup. You know? Yeah. Well, thanks to Daddy as well. You know, my daddy, he has a better backup for his computer as well. You know? Like, you know, some say that I, like, should shut down my computer. Nah, I'm not going to. Like, you know. Like, if the power goes out and everything spontaneously combusts, then, you know, I would stop the stream and then shut down my computer, but, like I said, I have a battery backup, so I'm fine. Anyway, so, that's the discussion on that. So, anyways, let's talk about something else, shall we? Forza Horizon 4. The official trailer for Forza Horizon 4 was released today, and I think it's amazing. Yep. I do quite like the, you know, like I said, I do quite like the Forza Horizon 4 official trailer that was released today. It is very good. Got some British humor, considering that Forza Horizon 4 is going to be set in Britain. I'm honestly very excited for that. You know. Thankfully, we're only 1 month away from Forza Horizon 4 now. I mean, yeah, for Ultimate Edition orders, they're gonna be getting September the 28th. Although I don't plan to get Forza Horizon 4 until October the 9th, which is my birthday, and that's when I turn 17. Yay! Yep, on October 9, 2018, I'll be the old age of 17, and yet I'm nowhere near close to getting a car of my own. But no. Yep. You can probably hear the thunderstorm outside. Ooh. You know, that thunderstorm, though, it could go over to where Domtron is, you know. I actually looked at the weather for where, for Domtron's local place, and, oh dear. Yeah, because Domtron, you know, whenever there's a thunderstorm near his place, he just shuts down his computer straight away and just runs away forever, basically. So hopefully the thunderstorm isn't, well, according to the weather, though. Actually, let me check. What is the weather going to be like when, or in Domtron's place? Because, you know, if the, what was I saying? Well, thunderstorm, okay, let's see. Oh, it's gonna be cloudy with thunderstorms around midnight, so Domtron might possibly be here for tonight's show, but I'm really not sure, to be honest. But yeah, I have a general feeling that this thunderstorm is actually gonna go over to Domtron's place, and then Domtron's gonna leave the call for a while, and I mean, I do genuinely hope that Domtron can be here by midnight so he can join me with NASCAR Heat 3 fun and stuff, but only time will tell. Anyways, let's see. So you're in Gen 5 because I need something to talk about, you know. So last live stream I talked a lot about oh, that's a big thunderstorm right there. Wow. Yep. I'm doing a talk show in a thunderstorm. Not something that you do every day. Like, this is actually the first time that I've ever done a live stream in a genuine storm. Like any other time that I've done a live stream, it's either, you know, it was either sunny or slightly rainy or you know, or clouds or whatever, you know. Yeah, this is a history in the making. It's the first ever live stream that I've done in a genuine storm. Not something that someone does every day. What is it now? Yeah, if you're a fan of the background, that's just my fan that I have to keep cooling away. I actually took a cold shower before doing this live stream because of gives reasons. See. Yeah, playing in this, I don't know what John 5 is, so we need to talk about something. You know, there's a talk show. Let's see what's happening on trainsimulator.com. Train-simulator.com. Let's see what's happening here. Which is, I hear the thunder. Oh. Yeah. Huh, this is history in the making right here. First ever live stream, done in a thunderstorm. Anyway, so I'm now actually currently on the Train Simulator website. Oh yeah, Frankfurt High Speed is out now. Yeah. Well, we'll say it looks nice. Screenshots. Yep. Across 7 cruise ships, we'll be working on the 137-kilometer line between Collinger and Frankfurt aboard the sleek ICE 3 and making more local stops aboard the DVBR 425. You will also be linking each hub to the vital Frankfurt Airport and its modern long-distance platforms. Ooh, Frankfurt Airport is a part of that. That's interesting. The Hesse and Baden-Württemberg countryside, I'm bad at German, will race past as you do the battle with all manners of weather at breathtaking speeds. And it will be up to you to keep to the timetable of max exits at any pace. Let's see, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I definitely am going to get Frankfurt High Speed. I mean, it looks cool. You know. We're gonna head to the store. Although, I don't understand the point of the Dovetail store though. Like, I mean, we can just buy it through Steam. But let's go to, let's see, TH118, Frankfurt High Speed. Let's see, where is it on Steam? Actually, let's go to Steam. I would go to Steam app, but why bother? Oh, there it is. Oh, negative reviews. Come on, man. Yeah. So what's interesting about the Frankfurt to Collinger route extension add-on is that, well, the base route itself costs $18.99, which is alright. You know, I mean, it's really just an extension to an already existing route. But you can also buy it with the Mont de Collinger as a twin pack for $44.23 at a 20 and gives you 25% discount onto the Frankfurt High Speed route. Although for some reason though, the reviews are mostly negative, so let's see what the reviewers have to say. Oh, This bird says, released too early, requires a 64-bit client to run properly. Oh. Let's see, a person says, please fix the quick drive problem. And another person says, crash desktop DLC is not playable. Oh, wait, dude. Oh, huh. Oh, those are just reviews in English. Apparently there's also some reviews in, well, most of them are actually in German. Yeah. Yeah, it seems most people are complaining about the fact that the game can't run, or the DLC can't run, and that it and that it has quick drive problems, which Dovetail can just, Dovetail could probably just fix the quick drive problems, and ooh, that's a cool looking screenshot. They could probably just fix the quick drive problems, and the lack of stability problems will probably fix it with Trains for 2019, and even then, well, you said they still be useful, but it's always used in German, so let's just see what this person has to say. Yeah, this is a review in German. Whoops, hang on, balls, come on. Okay. I need a Google Translator. See what this person has exactly to say. Oh. Apparently this person's furious. Wow. Yeah, it seemed that Google Translate failed to translate some stuff, but yeah. In English it says, "Now in the Erst, what is the play for a Dusky add-on? The Frankfurter HPF cannot be displayed. Even there are very bad bugs which make the game unmarkable. I say yes, only save dumps. Even the cache deleted has even carrier. So everything absolutely for the ton. I'll get my money back." That's an interesting review right there. He's absolutely furious. What's this person have to say? Oh, I didn't even close out the darn translator. Let's see what this person has to say. As a 32-bit version, it's exactly the same like the IC3 that came with the theme music. It's crap peep as always. Oh, he says I don't like translator. Oh. Well, neither do I for the most part, but I'm just reading this just for the fun of it. Yeah. Apparently everyone's crying about the fact that there's problems with quick drive. And that the quick drives are broken. Let's see. This person says, "Stutz, as from the main station is not loadable." Okay, apparently main station isn't loadable. Oh, here's an actual positive review. Let's see what this person has to say. Brake track extension, also very good price. Finally, a track that so many have wished for. Here's a list of impressions of some impressions and stuff about the route. See, we have positives and negatives. See what we have here. See, positive, very fair price. Track is beautifully designed. Frankfurt main airport. Russell, you're alive!
Haha.
I thought you ran away forever.
No.
And I was just reading out some of the reviews for the newly released Frankfurt high-speed route for Train Simulator. But yeah, track is beautifully designed. Frankfurt Airport was also included, and scenarios for the IC and local traffic. Very good performance, even in the big cities. Negative, no great scenarios. Oh, so this person actually says that this route is actually quite stable, huh? So I guess the people that are just crying about the lack of stability is because of the fact that probably because they just have low-end computers like I used to have. What does this person say? This is another negative review, by the way. Let's see. I think this DLC is for Train Simulator 2019, 64-bit. If I want to play Quick Drive that starts at Frankfurt Central Station, it will not load at all, and the game crashes. Let's see. What is this? Oh yeah, so have you heard of Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator? Yeah, I heard of those games. I might play them sometime in the future when Russell dies. Let's see. Anyway, back to the review. If I want to play a Quick Drive that starts the theme music and won't load and crashes, you have to turn those settings very nicely. That sometimes it works. So once I make start now, I just hope that with the 64-bit version of Train Simulator 2019, the whole thing will be better. After all, I did not crash an ICE scenario to FFM to Mannheim. I would like to give the thumb to the left or right, but that's not possible, so I'll give one down. Oh. He says you just play them. Also, seems the thunderstorm has settled down. Nice. Face cam is out of proportions. I'll just fix that. Alright. Yeah. What's all the positive? Oh, this one's in Russian. Huh. Didn't think any Russians would be, playing this, but okay. Ah, it sees. Okay, apparently it exceeds the character limit. This person says, Frank Rice Speed offers a Stitcher 77. Just imagine Russian translator, yeah. There used to be a lot of other type of content translator because for the most part in translator it's just mostly American, British, and German, Like there is a few Chinese add-ons and a few one French add-on and another African add-on. But it would like to see some more Canadian maybe some Canadian content or well, basically stuff that we don't already have for the most part. Continue on with the review. Let's Frankfurt High Speed offers an additional 67 kilometers high speed tracks to the Frankfurt main station and to the old route of 2015, the Rhine Railway Mount of Carger. The expansion boasts a decent add-on link to the old route and allow you to expand your trips in quick drive and extend the overall distance of the available distance for the ride. Yeah, because I remember, I actually own Mount Hunter Carger route, which is the route that this is extending. And actually, let's see, Frankfurt is Germany. Yes. Yeah, Frankfurt is in Germany. Anyways, and this add-on is actually as an extension to the Mount Hunter Carger route, which I already own. And I actually do kind of like the Mount Hunter Carger route, although I think my only really complaint with it is that's too short. It only takes it only takes 20 minutes to complete the Mount Hunter Carger if you're driving an ICE train. Although this probably extends the journey by about 40 or so other minutes because the Mount Hunter Carger was about 70 miles long, or 70 kilometers long as well. So this basically just doubles the route length and stuff, which is nice, I suppose. Anyways, continuing. Yeah, basically the route is fast. You get a great buzz from the huge speed of the ride. Let's see. Ride. Basically the route is fast and you get a buzz. And the line passes through small towns, forests, plains, big cities, small rivers, and you can see a large triangle guards. The areas where you need to reset the speed and many curves. Here's where you reset the speed. I don't know what's all about that. Okay, now let's take a look at this next part of the thing. IC3 is made by a third-party developer, Matchkis Simulations. Wait, what? Wait a minute. No one told me that Matchkey Simulations made the IC3. Huh. Thought that was just the same IC. No, it couldn't have been, because the IC3 though. No, because the IC3 would have to be No, because this is like a route extension, so the IC3 that's being used in this Frankfurt High Speed route has to be the one that is already included with Mount Carger. Wait, Although, if this person is correct, and the IC3 was actually made by Matthews. I'm gonna have to study that. Let's see. Award says, have you ever watched Shed 17? I believe that's it before. Yeah, I actually did watch Shed 17 a long time ago. It's honestly, I think Shed 17 is one of the greatest things of all time. And in fact, the sequel to Shed 17 was actually recently released, being Prodigy 1. I still have yet to watch Prodigy 1, but I will definitely do that hopefully soon. But I also want to watch it with Russell and Domtron, just so we can, Anyways, yeah, so, also they say, see, the IC3, the mall is made worthy and more detailed than the old version of the previous add-ons. Well, of course the mall is more detailed, but let's see, it says I watched Prodigy 1 for about 2 weeks ago, actually. Yeah, I have yet to watch Prodigy 1, but I hear it's good. Well, actually, I don't know what Prodigy 1 is like, but I need to watch it, so I know for sure. Let's see, anyway, so apparently, it's a new model once again for the IC3, so I'll definitely be keen to take a look at how that works. Although, Oh, the Master Simulation usually make British trains, so not sure why they're still making a German train, but oh, there's the ICE-3, so of course. Let's see. The DBBR 425 seems to be a worthy physicist here. Strolling did not check. Scenarios 7 scenarios 2 for the DBBR 245, and the remaining 5 for the IC3 and the 2 railfan scenarios. For 415 rubles, this is quite tolerable. Expansion of the route. I think rubles is like the German currency or something. You can spend, yeah, it's quite tolerable expansion for the route. You can spend it, but it's not. But it's better to take it on a sale, of course. Lots of the minuses, except that low details in areas, often a lot of bare earth without grass and crashes quick drive. Yeah, so apparently everyone's talking about the fact that the game, or the route crashes in a quick drive scenario, which is a little bit alarming. So, yeah. So, I am most certainly going to get Frankfurt High Speed because I will say right now I am a huge fan of European high speed trains, and the ICE-3 is right on my street in a way, you know. Because IC3. In fact, I will go as far as saying my IC3 is, or the IC3 is actually my third favorite train of all time, behind Bank Coaches and the Acela Express. But yeah, Frankfurt High Speed, I honestly want to get it because like I said, I love European high speed trains, especially the IC3. But for the most part, I love all high speed trains. The IC3, TGV, Shinkansen, and so on. Basically, every high speed train that exists in the entire world. See, it sounds like it shouldn't have been released yet. Well, that's with every Dovetail add-on at the seems these days. It seems that every time Dovetail releases a new add-on, it always has at least 1 or 2 bugs, glitches inside it. But of course, it usually get patched. Although, yeah, in a way they kind of should have waited a bit for releasing it, but eh. But either way, I will be getting Frankfurt High Speed, and I will actually be doing a special on that with Frankfurt High Speed, going all the way from Frankfurt to, well, basically from one end of the line to the other, which should be a blast. I will say those screenshots look nice. Yeah. Well, let me be more excited about the fact that Train Story 2019 is going to be a 64-bit game. So it should at least make the game more stable. Also, here's an interesting add-on. This is our interesting thing. TS 2018, Pop Goes the Weasel. Coming soon from the collaborative efforts of Skype Games and Railworks Austria, OB's popular double-decker City Shuttle. City Shuttle. That looks interesting. In fact, actually, I might take this opportunity to show it. Actually, never mind. See what says. Is there anything better than 64-bit? Well, considering the state of Train Simulator right now, not really. Ooh, what's this? Amtrak Adventures. Ooh, I'm going to read that up next. I think I'm probably read that one. Yeah, and very early 1990s capacity on the Austrian Federal Railways core networks was that at the end of its tether, and something needed to be done to relieve the strain, it was decided that the only way to go was up, by means of introducing a double-decker coaches. Double-decker coaches have the unique ability to increase capacity without requiring longer trains, and so an order of over 200 Dostal coaches and 37 control cars was placed to replace the unfit-for-purpose conventional coaches that fulfilled duty out of Vienna and beyond. Double-decker is stupid. Oh, I actually think double-decker is quite cool. In fact, I will even go as far as saying I think double-decker is somewhat cooler than single-decker. Oh, there were like no double-decker trains in Britain though. Yeah. The thing about it, fact, I'm not sure if this is true or not. I think there's like no double-decker trains in the entirety of Britain. Yeah. But then again, I actually do quite like double deckers because as a person that lives in America, we actually have quite a lot of double decker trains. You know, we have double decker trains in the MBTA, New Jersey Transit, Metrolink, and even the TRE. Basically, almost every major commuter rail in America. You know, and same can go for other countries as well. Yeah, except Britain. Yeah. Yeah, another thing about there's not a single double-decker train in Britain, so Brits might come along and say, "Oh, I don't like double-decker trains," then sausages. Although there are double-decker buses in London, so I don't know. Yeah. And in these coaches in question, will be soon coming to Train Simulator. So he says, we have small trains compared to other countries. Yeah, that's actually interesting. Yeah, I would even say that the, well, yeah, I think, in fact, Britain has some of the most smallest trains in the world. Well, at least compared to countries like America, well, actually, no, no, that's a lie. Britain, actually, no, trains of Britain are pretty much very similar size to trains in everywhere else in Europe. It's really America that has trains that are bigger and meaner and stuff. And this is actually interesting because it's Amtrak Adventures. Let's see. Oh, it says our biggest is probably the Class 390. I think that's like the biggest passenger train in Britain. Yeah. Anyways, of course, with the Amtrak E8 Scenario Pack 01, you'll enjoy memorable passenger railroading. Because we totally needed another scenario pack. Anyways, yeah, with the Amtrak E8 Scenario Pack, you'll be able to see, biggest passenger capacity. Yeah. See, come on board Amtrak stylish and historic electromotive E8 for realistic and memorable American passenger railroading adventures with the new Amtrak E8 Scenario Pack 1 now available at Steam. It was May 1971 that Amtrak assumed the majority of U.S. intercity passenger services, piecing together a fleet of second-hand locomotives and post-war Streamliner-era passenger equipment to serve its newly formed national network. When it came to diesel locomotives, Amtrak looked at the venerable but still stylish electromotive E unit for power, acquiring a fleet of near 200 of the classic EMD units, including both E8s and similar E9s. And now, with the new Amtrak E8 Scenario Pack 01, you can return to the fascinating formative years of Amtrak and crisscross America, and then highly authentic career scenarios based on the actual Amtrak operations in the 1970s. Because everyone asked for that. Created by High Iron Simulations, Amtrak E8 Scenario Pack 01 caters to 3 popular train simulator routes: Union Pacific, Sherman Hill, Southern Pacific, Zonner Pass, and Seaboard Coast Lines, Miami, West Palm Beach route. Well, conveniently already on one of them being the Sherman Hill route. You know, I do plan to get the Miami West Palm Beach route at some point. I probably am not going to get the Donner Pass route because I have no interest in, or I don't have that much interest in American freight trains, I'm afraid, yeah. Despite the fact that I'm American, I really don't have that big of an interest in American freight trains, so probably shouldn't just get the Donner Pass route. Yeah, so does that and puts you at the fall of a trio of notable American passenger trains: San Francisco, Zephyr, Florida, and Silver Star. Oh, this thing. Sherman Hill. As predecessor of today's Amtrak California Zephyr, the San Francisco Zephyr operated between Chicago and the Bay Area via Burlington Northern, Union Pacific, and the Southern Pacific. The San Francisco Zephyr operated via Denver to Shane and then across famed Sherman Hill. In a trio of authentic career scenarios on the train Sherman Hill route, it will make the last leg of the run from Denver to Shane, undertake a unique reverse move at Shane, and then head west across the always busy Sherman Hill line to Laramie, Wyoming. He says, even American freight trains are 2 containers high. Well, yeah, because, you know, American freight trains, they're big and strong and powerful. You know. Well, I have enough American freight trains, to be honest, you know. But, you know, I Well, I say, you know, I don't have that big of an interest in, you know, big American freight trains, you know. Like, you know, like, I'll still get, American freight routes with, like, packages, you know, like with Trains to 2016, you know, you got the Sherman Hill route and the Norfolk and Southern Coal District, which is all American. So and I just happen to have more American stuff with the U.S. asset pack. Yeah. So he says all I know is that they're miles long. Yeah, American freight trains are long, that's for sure. Yeah. Miami West Coast. Ooh, there's on the pass as well. Few experiences in American railroading match the legendary crossing of the Sierra Nevada mountains via Southern Pacific dramatic Donner Pass, and in a selection of 3 realistic current scenarios for the trains to Donner Pass route, you'll handle both the westbound and eastbound editions of the San Francisco Zephyr and Amtrak Trains 5 and 6. Across the seasons on both the majestic east slope and rugged west slope of Donner Pass. And Miami West Palm Beach. To say the least, sunny South Florida delivers a far different railroading experience than the rugged west. In a quartet of cruise scenarios for the train to Miami West Palm Beach route, we're climbing to the cab of the veteran Amtrak E8s to power 2 notable Florida trains, the Floridian and the Silver Star. Yeah, conveniently, the Silver Star still exists to this day. Not so sure about the Floridian, though. The Floridian operated between Chicago and Florida, with sections running to Tampa and Miami, and will handle both the northbound and southbound editions of the Miami section of the Floridian over the fast-paced, busy seaboard coast main line, and I'll take the total 2 of the magnificent Miami to New York Silver Star. Yeah, that's the one that I know of. Let's see, with its 10 cruise scenarios, Scenario Pack 1 authentically recreates the formative and fascinating years of Amtrak during the 1970s, when electromotive units power the trains of classic streamlined air equipment. Of course, the pack requires the Amtrak loco add-on. Individual scenarios require the Pass and the Sherman Hill or Miami West Palm Beach route. Local pack and routes available separately. Amtrak loco require Amtrak package equipment in the seaboard. And electric thingamajiggy. Okay. Alright, so you basically need the train and the routes, which I don't really care, because I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the scenario pack. Like I will say that I do plan on getting the Amtrak E8s, because I will say they look quite nice and nice detail. Unfortunately, I will not, however, be getting the scenario pack because I honestly have no interest in scenarios anymore. I just drive the trains on the routes that I so choose, and even quick drive or free roam, because that's my way of playing this game these days. Okay, can we? Okay, return to the hub, please. Thank you. Oh, conveniently, it's only 8 minutes in the stream. She went by fast though. Yeah. Oh, also, interestingly enough, a month ago, the ICE 4 was announced, and still no in-game screenshots of it. We said this month now. See, it says free roam is better. Yeah. Like these days, at this point in time, whenever I play Train Sim, I always either play it in quick drive or free roam, because those ones I get the most freedom. I honestly really don't care about scenarios anymore. I mean, I don't really have a problem with scenarios. Well, I mean, my scenarios, I mean standard and career scenarios. I don't really care too much about those anymore. Yeah, these days, whenever I play Train Sim, it's either in quick drive or free roam. You know? See, since you don't get much of them, it's always really tight schedule. Yeah. It is a tight schedule, you know. Even now, I can only do Train Sim once a week, and that's all. That's being surrounded by a bunch of other live streams that I do, and yeah, crazy enough, this week there will actually be no Train Sim live streams, I'm afraid. You know. Although, you know, I will say, if it weren't for NASCAR 3, I would actually be doing a Train Simulator today, and I am happy to say that next week on Thursday, there will be Train Simulator 12 First Crash Special number 2. Speaking of the September schedule, is now 100% completed, so if you want to take a look at all the remaining live streams for the remainder of September, you can take a look at the schedule. Plus, there is of course, the bonus live stream, which is the release stream for NASCAR 3 at midnight Eastern Time. Which is evidence next Thursday. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah. Also, season 22 of Thomas and Friends is also officially airing now. I'm doing something actually on Twitter. Let's see. Yeah. See, it's Jimmy Thomas getting more and more pathetic. Well, no, it's actually getting better. To say the least, you know. Well, at least in terms of the episodes, the movies have been a bit sausagey, you know. Great Race was... I mean, the Great Race wasn't bad, but, you know, it went a bit over top in some places. And Journey Beyond Soul was well, you know, bit sausagier, so... sausages. There's no, and more reinvention storyline is just done. Well, no, I mean that was the Sharon Miller era, but that's over now. You know, like if you watch season 20 and 21, basically all of the late seasons. Well, basically season 17 onwards of the episodes for Thomas and Friends. All those ones are actually quite good. Well, okay, there is a few in that time that are a bit, but, and this season as well has also been quite good. You know? I'm just going out of it. Well, of course I'm not, you know. I mean, although maybe someone might find Tom or Tom's a little silly these days. What else is going on with me? Well, I haven't. Let's just say, you know, let's say that I'm still as big of a Thomas fan as I was 10, 15 years ago. You live in Santa. Good question. I used to, but now I'm like, sausages. You know, I actually used to live in Santa, but, I actually want to do a scientific test on that someday, you know? I think what I might do is that, if I ever have my own kids someday, I'm gonna test it out. You know, it's like, does Santa actually exist? Or is it just a, is it just, you know. It's weird. Yeah. All those, 17,000 people, were like, oh, Tumbles and Friends is going to be terrible these days. But it's really not. In fact, I would say that Tumbles and Friends is still in good hands to this day. Really for the most part, people were just being just way too wait, what? Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. Is the Unlucky Tuck back? Or is it just a thing? You remember the Unlucky Tug? He's a guy. Oh. Wait, what? I'm gonna have to, take a look at that later. Anyways, so stream is... Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I just... Make sure I was looking at the clock. I'm here, like, reading through stuff, and, it's 6 o'clock. Just realized that's actually 6:01. So the stream has to end, actually. Yeah. So, that's actually it. Actually went quite nicely, actually. I was expecting this live stream to be a bit sausagey, but it's alright. Thunderstorm only lasted for a little while. Thunderstorm seems to be gone now. Just clouds at this point, so now it's quiet, and hopefully Domtron always stood here later. But so for today's live stream, or at least today's talk show, if anyone's up around midnight when I have to do, or when I do the NASCAR 3 release stream, then I might see you there. I'm not expecting anyone to turn up to that live stream, but I'm doing it purely because of NASCAR Heat 3. Anyways, that's all for today's stream. Hope you have enjoyed it. I quite did. Well, the stream was gonna go a bit stale, but actually worked out in the end. But anyways, that's all for today's live stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Well, I mean today's sausage live stream. So we won't be here later. Well, actually, well, actually, I think it's about like something UK time, but well, actually, it's not 5. If you just happen to wake up by the time I do NASCAR Heat 3 live stream, which will be probably about 7 a.m. UK time. Like, if you wake up early enough, you could possibly watch that, but that depends. But and that's all for the stream. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. 600 should be 5 a.m. I think. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's all, and I will see you next time. Bye.